Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are working on a 2004 Hyundai Santa Fe 3.5 liter motor. This is GLS, and we are showing you how we installed the new fuel pressure regulator. And as you can see, there's the new fuel pressure regulator right there. These things are well common to go bad on the Hyundai Santa Fe's. The symptom on this one was smelled some medium fuel fumes coming from this. Every time my wife would crank up her car, you could smell it coming through the AC vents for like 10-20 seconds, maybe less, right at a cold start almost every other morning. But while you were driving it, you wouldn't really smell it. So when the car was running one day, I ended up getting close up to it while I was running. You could smell the strong smell coming directly from this thing here. And if y'all are wondering, there was no fuel squirting out of the hoses or anything like that. Now, just so you know, this thing does have, can't really see it. It has, here you can see it right there a little bit, two 10mm bolts. It's best to use an extension to get in there. I would also recommend doing this when the engine is a teeny warm or cold. Don't do when it's hot, just in case, because these things do build up pressure. And once you take those off, you'll see pressure and hissing coming out between the engine block. Between the fuel, I can't even talk today, between the fuel rail and the regulator. So when you pull on it, pull it a little bit. When you hear some hissing, let it sit, let some of the air get out. Don't just yank it completely off, because some vehicles, gasoline can just squirt out and it can burn your hands if you're not wearing gloves. Like me, I don't wear gloves. I just wait till it cools down. But when you disconnect this hose here and this hose, that hose right there, it just slides right off. Be sure that your clamps, or like this one, is completely on there right, because I noticed when we just bought this car 2 months ago, I just now realized that this clamp was all the way back there towards the other one in the middle. And I'm hoping that wouldn't cause any problems. I doubt it, so I end up putting it back onto the new regulator and put it back in its place. And this one doesn't have one, as you know. They don't think, because they're so small. But this hose has a little cut in it, but I pushed it all the way up as far as I could, so I don't have to worry about having no more issues, because it wasn't all the way up. Cranked it up. Takes a few seconds for the fuel to get back into the system, to the regulator. And after it takes a few seconds to crank, it cranked right up and started fine. And hopefully we won't smell any more fumes. This is the first generation fuel pressure regulator. These are like 60 bucks at the store. Went online on eBay and got it for a really good brand though, for like, I think it was like $56. And this type here has a nozzle straight out on the side and the little oval shaped long one on the back. These are really rare and they're really difficult to get hold of online as well. And these are the auto parts stores. They don't really sell them. They have to be special ordered. So I got the last one online on eBay, 100%, and was lucky to even get it. So if you need help on how to install these, they're really simple. Just need a 10mm ratchet with a socket, and a little extension is necessary. So you want to take all this crap off, and you would need at least some pliers to at least try to get a grip on those. Or I would get a grip around that cushion, not the hose, and pull on it gently, wiggle a little bit. You shouldn't have to use no lube on it unless yours are completely corroded, and that's the only case. I hope this video helps, and have a great one.